Okay, so there's just a massive hole in the Webway now. So, for those that don't know, 40K likes to do a thing called grand narrative events. These grand narrative events usually focus on either a planet or a sector of planets. And this grand narrative event is focused on Mordia, famous for the Mordian Iron God Imperial God regiments. And now they just got a giant fucking hole in the Webway over their planet. Okay, so what the fuck happened? Basically, the forces of chaos got into the Webway along with the Necrons, and shit didn't end well. And now there's just a massive hole above the planet of Mordia into the Webway. Now, I know a lot of you are going to ask, what the fuck even is the Webway and why is this important? Well, to explain the Webway quickly, it is a series of tunnels throughout the warp. Either think of underground tunnels or veins in your system. In Warhammer, it is infinitely more safe to use the Webway than it is to use the warp to travel around, because it's a massive white void with a series of doors, basically. That is the easiest way to describe this. But, like an underground tunnel or a vein in your body, if the tunnel gets damaged, bad shit gets in. Basically, if you break a hole into the Webway, usually it's the warp that's getting in. Which means demons! Which means tomfuckery! However, we to this day had not had an example of what happens if the Webway breaks open on the reality side of it. And, shit did not go very well. Like, a few ships over Mordia got fucking thrashed. And the Harlequins, who are usually, pretty calm and relaxed about most things, are freaking the fuck out. The warp's just breaking into that tunnel over there, we'll just seal it off, no one gives a shit. But how do you seal something up when it's staring out into the vacuum of space over a planet with an Imperial fleet just over there? While Necrons and the forces of chaos are also fighting you. Now, as my wife pointed out, I wonder what other horrible things are happening if this is small. Which, just got my brain rolling more. What will be the consequences of this? I have no idea. But the narrative possibilities are endless because now we know you can just tear holes into the Webway from the reality side of things. And Arimon's just sitting there in the corner mauling because it was that easy all along! The grand narrative event isn't done yet, but holy hell, this was an update to that event. We're in for a wild ride. And who knows, maybe this is a sign that Mordians will actually get a new model line. They're the Imperial Guard regiment that wears the parade uniforms. Boy, oh boy, things are getting intense. Also, need to know Tau Empire comes out today, so be ready for that.